Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. The Missouri Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it. Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better. It's now 2nd and long. Handing off on the draw play. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rusher. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today. First down here for this offense. The back's got it. Powering right past the defender. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after 40, that'll be a first down. The Spartans churn out another first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Defense is coming after him. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Great play by the defender, knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And here comes the punter onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Brown. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. looking to set up a screen pass here. Can he reach the end zone? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And that's everything you want from the defense. They bring pressure. They, in fact, get to the quarterback. He's lucky he got that ball off. And then once he does get it off and it's completed, very often you'll see that go for a big play because the defense sold out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this run. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Now they run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Heading left after the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, open.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And, boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Eludes a tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
But it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years,
Think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looks left and finds his target there. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Spartans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. The sure hands, it's Brown. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a lot.
And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into...
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep shot, caught down. Play through this offense through the air.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity that you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and receiver.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point splits the uprights. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And here comes a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer it before the break. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
Holding, receive team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sparty. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gives it to the back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running play called on third and short. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Maybe less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Defense getting very heavy here. We're going to stuff the run. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Michigan State. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this. Wide receivers that they have, but instead it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Moving right through the contact. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the handoff again. Running with purpose. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled, but first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He hands it to the back, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end is going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Spartans. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Turner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team ends it in and brings him down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the
for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Michigan State offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as